Let's be honest, getting in front of local businesses can be hard. There's gatekeepers, they're ignoring your emails, the phone number seems to be dead, or if you're messaging them, it just seems like it's a landline because your messages are never going through. Well, if that sounds familiar, the crazy part is these people desperately need your help. The simple thing is they just don't know who to trust, and they most likely have been burned in the past. So in this video, I'll quickly show you how you can scrape these verified local leads, get past the noise, and actually start those conversations. So without any further ado, let's just hop into the video. Okay, so local businesses often lack strong digital marketing, making cold outreach super duper effective. So scraping their contact allows you to basically get a direct communication line in between these prospects. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it. Best ways, the tools I recommend. It is all very simple. So the best way to do it is just by doing a Google Maps scraping. You can use a ton of tools. I prefer to use Outscraper, D7 Lead Finder, or there's another one called Map Data. I'm going to show these two in this video. Or you could also go for local directories. I've already dived a lot deeper into it in another video, so if you don't know how to do it, just go back and watch that because it's going to be a lot more thorough. But I just wanted to mention it because you can still use those same tactics as well. And you can look through something like Yelp. You can find a lot of stuff, a lot of data, right? Like automotive, home help, beauty spa, restaurant, shopping, nightlife, a ton of like home and local based businesses. So that's quite cool. We can always just scrape data from here, or we could just go to the yellow pages. You can use something like Reune yellow pages, or just find any other local directories. And just again, if you're struggling with this, just go back and watch the video I already made on this. But basically the best and most effective, quickest and cheapest way to get leads is just use something like Outscraper or Map Data Scraper. They're both exactly the same. I'm going to show you exactly what these tools do, but basically it's like this. You search up something on Google Maps. So as you can see, here's the demo. You search up restaurants near me in New York, and it's going to give you the restaurant details. And what this extraction allows you to do, it's just going to crawl through the data. It's going to give you the company name, the email. If it has more information, like a second email, it's going to give you that as well. It's going to give you the full name. It's going to give you the title. It's going to give you the phone number associated with the business and some rating. So you can see the example data here of what this tool allows you to get. It gets you their domain, which is really handy. So if you know anything about like data scraping in general, you can just come to Apollo and go to town with this. You can just enrich these leads right away. So let's just go and just check this dummy data and see what comes up, right? So I'm just going to copy paste this. We're going to load into Apollo. We're going to come to people. We're going to come to company. We're going to put here, include a list of companies, and we have a nice juicy list of domains. I'm going to remove these job title filters because it's just unnecessary at this point. Okay, so it found nothing. At this point, you don't need to panic. You can click remove the verified. Still didn't find anything. That's not a problem though, because you're going to have most of the detail you need if you just scroll a little bit further down. So you're going to have the phone number, and if it has an email address associated with it, you can also have that as well. Let's see if it has it here. Let's say email or Gmail. Yeah, as you can see, email column here. It has the emails, so you can contact the decision makers right away. This is something you don't need to enrich, but you can also try enriching it. Apollo is just one of the options. You can try many different databases. Most likely these businesses are not listed in Apollo, but that's not a problem since you're gonna get the data anyway. But okay, so how do you use this, right? There's different options. You can use the free tier, medium tier, business tier. So basically it's just you pay for amount of scraping that you do. You get 500 businesses for absolutely free. You can just download it if you want to. You could just keep making new accounts. Nobody's going to stop you. But if you want to do multiple thousands of leads at once, you're gonna have to pay. And here is what the usage is. So after 100,000 businesses, it's $1 per thousand, or anything between 500 to 100,000 is $3 per 1,000 records. You're gonna give basically everything just like in this sheet. So it's just a ton of data, As you can see, full name, first name. You get a second email as well, so that's really nice. And you're gonna have just a ton of emails and the phone numbers you can call up, and that's going to be direct line to the decision makers, because most likely these are smaller companies and somebody's going to pick up the phone. Worst case scenario, it's a gatekeeper. If you're struggling to get past those, just watch our video on how to get past gatekeepers and you'll be good to go. So once you do that, just log in, create an account, and you're going to be brought to this page here. Very, very simple. I'm just going to walk you through, but this is the wizard that will walk you through on how to use it. So first of all, first step will be selecting a category of brands, places you want to export. So if you're looking for dentist, just click dentists and click next, right? Locations, it has the US. If you just want a specific state, just click something or just remove some of them, right? Like let's say, let's unselect all of them. I just want Arizona and California. Why not? You can switch off plain queries for each search as you would search them on Google Maps. However, in most cases, it's important to use location inside queries, bars, MY in New York, USA, as the IP address of scraper servers might be located in different countries. So just don't switch it on, or you can just try experimenting with this. It's not really necessary. I just found this. Do you want to cap your limit on how many searches you want? If you put 0, it's going to be unlimited. As I'm in the free plan, let's just say 400. Next. Here you can validate the emails. So that's quite cool if you want to do it. So what this allows you to do is just going to find if the phone number is actually real. If the email address is actually real, it's going to verify them, as well as company sites if you want to do it. And then once you're ready, you can just start. Basically, what I would recommend you to do is just unselect everything except these 3, right? Or you can even do these 4. Email contact scraper. So it's gonna scrape these, find email, social links, phone numbers from the websites, validate the email addresses, deliverability, and also phone number identifier. It's gonna result in getting actual phone numbers you can call up, as well as phone number enrichment. So this is going to give you more data. It's going to validate the phone number, so you're not going to waste your time just messaging to, landlines, for example, right? So you can do this, or you can just remove all of them if you don't want to pay anything, if you just want to try the tool. And what it's going to do is just, you're going to click get data and it's going to do its thing. And as you can see, estimated completion time is going to be 7 to 25 minutes. It's going to be free because we're in the free plan. There's 3,000 and almost now 200 queries. We're going to click confirm. It's going to start task, and once you finish, you're going to end up with a list just like this once the time is over. There's another tool called map data scraper. It's exactly the same, but I just found Outscraper is just much better. It has a lot more features. It's a lot faster. It gives you a lot more data. And overall, it's been around for longer as well. The wizard is just going to show you exactly on, what you need to do, what to do. Yeah, you can refresh the task. Yeah, like I said, once it's done, it's just going to give you the option to download as a CSV, and you're just going to get it just like this. I just put out 400 search results, and in about like 20 or so minutes, it's going to be done. So you can just come back and get your lead list, right? There's a bunch more tools you can use on Outscraper. Like, for example, if you want to scrape specific websites, you can definitely do it as well. G2 Review Scraper. You can just put a whole bunch of queries in here. But this video is just focused specifically on local businesses. So that's why I recommend you to just scrape Google Maps. That's the best way you can scrape local businesses, just by scraping Google Maps. And Outscraper is, I would say, like one of the best tools to do it. This has been quite a simple guide, and I would say it's just much more easy to follow than just any other type of business scraping. So if you understand how to scrape normally, how to scrape and enrich through regular databases, you're not going to have any problems scraping local businesses. So again, my recommendations is Outscraper. You can try D7 Lead Finder, or if you are, really a cheapskate, you can use Instant Data Scraper. Just go to Google and just try to, scrape data, because it absolutely works. You can just come to Google and dentists in Washington can come here. You're gonna have to click, you're gonna go Google Maps, and yeah, then you're gonna do dentists in Washington. And as you can see, here's just a bunch of data, and you can do something like Easy Scraper or, Instant Data Scraper, whatever. And you're going to get a little bit of data. The problem with this is you don't get the phone numbers, but you can just click download as CSV and just click detail scrape, just like I've shown you in the other scraping videos. It's just very simple. I'm going to bring you to this page, and then you can do another scrape, which will show you what you want. So you want this, you want the domain, you want the phone number. If there's an email, there's no email here, and that's fine, right? And you know, just continue, start scraping, and it's going to give you the phone numbers or whatever else you selected. LGBTQ friendly. Yeah, so it's going to give you the phone numbers, emails, whatever you want. So this is absolutely free way to do it. But again, I recommend you to just, you know, ditch out a little bit of money on Outscraper, or if you just want to use it, keep making accounts and you can use it at 500 searches a pop. And that's it. We already done. We got the results. You can just come here. You can click CSV, or if you want to, you can just download it straight away. Click next, and it is going to export it into the account you chose, or you can just download this CSV or Excel file, and it is going to give you very nicely. So 400 contacts. You have the phones, you have Gmails. Let's search, but Gmail should be at the end of it. Yeah, I think maybe you need to pay for the emails because it's going to need to enrich it. Just like I've shown you, you can click it. It is very cheap, but it looks like you can get the phone numbers absolutely for free and a whole bunch of data. So if you want to just call up these people, you can definitely do it. Or if you just want to pay a few bucks, you can get the emails as well. So that's my recommendations. If you just want to search up something specific, like again, just like Airbnb, because you want to target those companies, or just, you know, eBay for some reason, you can definitely do that as well. You can just target these people. Like my recommendations is Yellow Pages. You can come here to the Yellow Pages scraper, and you can do the same thing I've just shown you. Or you could do also another recommendation that I've just given you is come to brand, come to the bottom again, and just do Yelp. So you can do Yelp review, Yelp businesses. A lot of local businesses are either on Yelp or Yellow Pages, right? Or just Google Maps. So Google Maps, Yelp, and Yellow Pages. That's the best way to find them. And just some advanced tips is make sure you segment the businesses by your region, industry, and revenue, if that's possible. Revenue is not always there, but definitely region and industry. This is going to improve your targeting. And based on that, you can segment your messaging. You can use hiring signals if it's, again, available, if you can find these. You can combine scraping with manual validation. Monitor competitor reviews to identify businesses seeking better solution. So you can definitely do it within the Yelp reviews section or the Yellow Pages reviews section. But this has been it. It's quite a simple guide. All you really need to do is just use Outscraper. You can just input the searches you want. It is very simple. Just put in basically the queries you want. Just wait a few minutes. You're going to get the data. And then if you know how to enrich it, just go to an enrichment platform like Reun, Million Verifier, and just enrich it. If you have no idea what you're doing, just make sure you pay for this. So make sure you verify it through the platform and find the phone number. I think that's the simplest way. It's also very affordable. So that's my recommendations.